I'm NanoMK. Today, I'm playing, what do I call it? 5 billion ingots challenge. Yes, I almost said Minecraft with mods in it. That doesn't exist anymore, maybe. So, I've been doing a lot of off-camera work, mostly mining and acquiring resources. As you can see, I haven't done much smelting, but I have a lot of raw ores. I have this habit of trying to withhold all my raw ores until I have ore processing, but it's harder to play that way in newer versions. But speaking of ore processing, I have laid out the rough layout of how I want to do the create ore processing room. So, oh, and also I have prepared our resources because I'm going to need a lot of iron. I think that's the first ingot I'm going to focus on. I mean, doesn't mean I won't do other ingots, but I want to first focus on getting tons of iron coming in. And there are a few ways, and this first one will just help me with just playing the mod pack in general. So I have a idea, and I think I didn't lay this out too perfectly, so I'll start out with where I know things are going. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm going to explain what process I'm actually setting up, because this is supposed to be kind of a tutorial-ish series and a let's play and extreme challenge all mixed together. So here's the recipe. If I put iron and lava into a basin and then smash it with the mechanical press, I get crushed iron, but I get 2, and I get slag, which I can then wash into more ingots, which is perfect. So I've set up for the crusher section to be here, and then why do I have 2 of these? I know for one that the slag is going to go here to get washed. Oh, I think I know. Right, I'm going to use... Okay, so this is going to cook the iron, and the other one's going to take care of the slag. Wash the slag. Okay. And then over here, I believe this is going to be a separate iron generator, which is based on cobblestone. If I'm understanding my setup correctly. I set this up like last night, so I didn't remember everything. Now here is going to be the output, which is going to be drawers, actually. I forgot the drawers. And get me some storage drawers, because what I will have in the end is iron nuggets, gold nuggets, copper nuggets, and zinc nuggets. I don't know what that last one is for. I'm pretty sure I calculated this. Maybe it's like a default route? A default route is like a backup bulk storage for unsorted things. And then I'm just going to have it be like this. Yeah. So this is going to be a conveyor belt up here. And apparently I was going to use a lot of fans to blow items vertically. I guess that's worth it. I'll place these ones for now. And then how many do I need? I need 1, 2, 3 more. Okay. 3 more fans. I'll be right back. You know what bugs me? I have to use more iron. I'll just put it in the furnace. I know it's a little bit wasteful, but someday I'll have infinite iron and then I won't have to worry about it. I can get it with bees and with actually additions. That's a that's a quest for a slightly later episode. We need to get infinite fuel and power gen first. Right, how do I make a fan? I need to go to my create workshop. I'm glad I have this. So that's working. I will place these. Oh, also, while I was off camera, I made a pocket storage, and I will show you the recipe, just so you know. This is just any chest. You get pistons and iron. It's actually a decent recipe, and then I upgraded it all the way to diamond. And if I wanted to upgrade it further, I would need nether stars, which I definitely don't have right now. But I opened this to get some cobblestone out. Basically, this pocket storage stores a few items, like 31 items, but each item can stack higher depending on the tier of the tool. So like I can, what is the max size? It stacks up to that number, 65,535. So I don't really even need to upgrade this, but this is good for mining. So you get to keep all your stone and cobblestone and other blocks while you mine, but it doesn't have to fill up your inventory. Anyway, this is what I'm doing right now. There we go. I believe this is the height that I want these at, but I might lower all the conveyor belts into the floor. Maybe. I think it could still look good. I am considering looks when I'm building this as well. But I'm also considering that I want it to work well. So not really form over function, or vice versa, but form and function. Function and form. Cool. Look, I can be philosophical too. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I did not bring a crafting table with me. Only dumb people don't bring crafting tables with them everywhere. I guess that makes me dumb. Let me get a crafting table. Actually, can't I get a crafting table on a stick? I just need a sign. Yeah, I'll do that. That will help. Yeah, it's a normal crafting table. That, I don't even need to, I still like putting crafting tables like in every building. But like this is cool. I can put it in my, but then how do I access it? See? You don't have a, well, whatever. I'll just keep it in my normal inventory for now. It's fine enough. So I was building fans. Hey, I remembered what I was trying to do. And also this building is going to need a lot of power, I realize. Yeah, okay. I need to do a few things as I go. I think I will put this in the floor, because these still have to output, and I'm not going to try to make it too complicated. I will just lower the floor so that it is like this. And then I bet I have some tuff in here that I can put in the walls. In fact, I can turn it into bricks. There. No one will even know that I did that, but, well, I guess you know now. So there. Where's my wrench? Ah, see, that's better. I also need to get lava piped into these. I will need a lava generator. But first I want to get this set up. I guess I could have these up this high, but I'll need a good way to... I don't think my answer will be in this mod. Will it? Because I'm gonna have to, like, for smelting it and washing, that was a weird lag spike. For smelting and washing the items, I think I'm going to have to put the smelting items one block in front, because if you drop the items in the lava, they'll just die. But if you drop them in the water, they'll be fine. So maybe I could even put the water one closer. How did I have it? This is going here. So this one is the smelting. This is the washing. I'll put it closer. Yeah, because the items will fall here. That way the items fall in the same location. So it's interesting that way. Yeah, and then I'll put like a chute here. Yeah, I think that'll work. And somehow I'll have to sort out the slag. I don't know how I'll do that. How am I going to sort the slag? I don't have any brass. I could have some brass this easily. Let me do that. Absolutely. The reason why I would need brass is so I can make a brass tunnel. Oh, it needs an electron tube. I have what I need for this. I could also make an andesite tunnel. Why don't I experiment with that first? I don't know how... Can I put filters on it? I don't know if I can put filters on andesite tunnels. I may not know what I'm doing, now that I think about it. What if I... Okay, I have an idea. I'm going to just make this not be create only. I'm going to need some pipes. And I think I should have plenty of these pipes, which should work well enough. And for my buffers, I'll make a few barrels. Oh, I need more planks first. Alright, this should be good. Okay, so this is going to go into the barrel, and also I can, like, take these back. Into the barrel. And then I will... Where was the other thing I was going to get? These. Put a funnel so that the items can enter the barrel. And then I will extract the items and put them... I think I will need brass funnels, though, regardless. I'll put that there. Yes. And then this will be a conveyor belt with brass funnels. So let me grab them. I need to make brass. Copper and zinc. Oh, I have zinc around. I actually need more. Wow. I'm gonna need more zinc. Never thought the day would come. Honestly, a little bit. I think I have some in the storage chest here too. Yes, okay. Right, I have a crafting stick. Everything's like coming together a little bit better. Brass. And then I also need kelp for the tunnel part. Then I also need redstone-y quartz, or whatever they call it, for the other thingy. What do they call it? Rose quartz. Yes, rose quartz. I know how to play create mod. Alright, and then I need sandpaper, which I assume is... First I need to get this. Is sand and paper. I can make paper with rice. If I choose the correct recipe. Alright. Oh, I didn't even need to do that. I just remembered I have tons of paper. But whatever. And then sand, like this. Sandpaper. I almost shift-clicked it, but I know better than that. These don't stack. See, I was right. I had to check for some reason. Yeah, I had extra paper. And then I need to do this. I remember in an earlier version of Create, this used to make the eating sound, and it was funny. Ooh. You know what? This looks enough like an ingot for me to want to count it as one. But I'm definitely not going to make 50 million of them right now. Oh, wrong button. Okay, I just need an iron sheet to make electron tubes. 3 should do for now, maybe? If I need more, I'll come back for it. And then I need to cook the kelp. Brass. I like it. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I accidentally made the game full screen. I actually don't play Minecraft in full screen because I don't like it. I do like maximized window, and that way I can still like use my computer without having to press F11, and I can get close to full screen. I don't know, that's just me, I guess. I mean, I don't, like, most games, if I can help it, I try not to play full screen, but some games are full screen only, unfortunately. Wish I could play them all like this, maximized window. But it cannot be all that way. Okay, so items drop here. I think I can do, oh, it has to be on a conveyor belt, does it? This will still work. Okay, and then this can be another conveyor belt. There. This will be a very short one. And then this, can I just place it on top of a chute? That would be nice. It only goes on top of conveyor belts. Well, actually that can still work. I can still place a chute here. Then I can do... No. No. Stop it. This and that, I guess. What can I do with my wrench here? Nothing? Okay. Fine. That is fine. Now I just need a filter. What is this setting? Split? Forced split? I think it doesn't matter that much, because items are going to go in here, and then slag goes here, and then non-slag goes here. So I guess I'll maybe get a blacklist filter. Attribute filter, package. I just need, okay, that's a nice recipe. That's a wonderful recipe. I just need a very simple filter, I think, so long as I can use a blacklist. That means I also, well, actually, I think I can do this without even having the item, right? Can I do this? Aha! And then, oh, they're trying to be very special and calling it a deny list instead of a blacklist. Alright. So this should blacklist slag. I should probably make another one, shouldn't I? Or should blacklist everything? Do I need to put... I'm not sure how this part is supposed to go, because I bet items will fall out that side, and I don't want them to. So I'll make another filter. Filter. Who needs sheep for wool when you have plants? But I have both. Okay. Another blacklist. So I didn't click on it once. I dragged it over and then let go, just so you know. Actually, this should be just a blank deny list, blank blacklist, and it will blacklist everything, right? So nothing comes out of that side. There I go, and then I should get non-slag items going here, right? And then slag going here and falling into there. That's the plan, at least. Yeah, I think that's it. And then I need to place the conveyor belts here and here. Ah, I need more tough. Alright, and then the conveyor belt will go here and here. And then I'll put another buffer. And then how do I do this? Oh, you know what? I don't need the fan on the bottom. I can put it on the top. Yeah. So I'll do this. And then I'll just place the fan. Where's the fan? I thought I had a... Oh, there they are. That was funny. I'll put it here. Ooh. Will that work? I know I could also just make the conveyor belt go to the side, but I wanted to use this method. I'll put it in the ceiling. And then... Wait a second. How do I do this again? I'll be right back. Okay, I have set up a little test here, and I want to see how well it works. The chicken should get sucked... Oh, wait. This needs to be... Chicken is not being sucked. Well... What? Okay, so that won't work. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Let me try another idea. Okay, so I've got this to work now, but there's a big problem here. If you notice, this is very slow. And I think I could theoretically get it to go faster in a little bit faster in the actual factory or whatever I'm building, but this is still not fast enough, I think. So I'm probably going to just use pipes again, or maybe I'll just make the conveyor belt go diagonally. So no fans, I guess. Alright, here we are. So we're just going to forget this idea and actually collect the stinking blocks that keep falling outside. There. And do this. Actually, this. There you go. Oh. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, I got the blocks in the wrong order, but that doesn't matter that much. Can I do this? No. But I can do this. Aha. And then up here, I'll place this. Excuse me. Come on. Alright, I'll do this, and then that'll work for now. I like having the chutes open because it looks cool. Yeah, this should work fine. And then, what do I have here? Oh, don't these stop at the end? They I should be able to just do this. But I can't do it here. Ugh, and I want a buffer. But this buffer isn't going to do anything. So, no buffer. That's unfortunate. I love buffers. I should be able to do this, I think. In fact, I may not even... Hold on a second. I might not even need conveyors for these, because the fans will push the items, and I don't want them to be in this area for too short of a time. So I just need a good way to contain the lava and the water. I think the water I can put in... In fact, I wonder if I can put lava in... I have an idea. Watch my idea. I'm going to make these copper grates, and then I'm going to get some water. The only issue is I can't... I can only do this for lava. I don't know if it'll even work. For the copper, I actually want the items to fall... For the water, I actually want the items to fall in the water. But it remains to be seen if I can put lava inside of a copper grate. I hope I can, because that would be cool. But if I can't, well, whatever. I can, however, make copper trapdoors. And I can do it like this. And then make one more. Or two more, because that's the recipe. And then I can place the water there. So items can fall in and they'll be pushed. Here, I don't know if this will work. I really hope so, because mods can do things, right? Maybe the mods have made it so I can do this. So I can put lava inside of a copper grate. That would be great. It is not great. Alright. unfortunate. However, I can do... Excuse me. I can do this. And this. If I just can stinking place the blocks in the right place. There. Then I can do this and that. Lookity, lookity. And then I just need to connect power. I do need to power this room. I have been very much not powering this room yet. So I need to figure out how I'm going to power it. Yeah, that is a good thing to figure out. And also, I'm going to put the input barrel here. And then use pipes. In fact, I will use this pipe here because it might accidentally connect to the conveyor belt. That's not necessarily a bad thing for it to connect to a conveyor belt, but it isn't always a good thing. Alright. Now, there is a very high chance that this won't work at all when I when I power it. It's a very high chance. And also, this building will need a lot of power. I'll probably be using several water wheels, or maybe I'll set up a windmill. In fact, I think you can still make underground windmills. I used to do that a lot. Oh, that goes on the ground. Yes. Now you're starting to remember. And I'll just put that one there. Okay. And then these will be inputs. Yes. Alright. And I'll put a block here so that the items don't just start falling off if there are too many going through. Alright, that's just about it. I think I want to use a nicer looking block. In fact, aren't there andesite blocks? Where's my crafting stick? Hold on a second. There's got to be something a little bit cooler I can use. I could use... Oh! I'm in cheat mode. Goodness. I could use industrial iron. Could use copper tiles. Sidebars. I thought there was something... Ah, these! I was looking for these. How do I make this? These table covers. Just andesite alloy? No biggie. And then I also want the scaffolding, too. There, that should be plenty. And I can do something to clean up my inventory a bit. I can do this right under the lava and right under the water. Right. Then I should be able to... Oh, this is a block higher. Oh, wait. This is an actual table. That's not what I wanted. Can items still float on top of these? It appears they can. But then I can just walk straight through it. Maybe that will be... I don't know. I still want it to not do that. Whatever. Let's see if it works. I'll leave this section for later. I still need levers. For the pipes. Well, I don't need these on right now. I just need power. What do I have for power? It's not in here. I think what I will need to do is power each section individually. Yeah. So I think I want to use the small ones. These both have the same stress level, I think. So I'll just do that. The nice thing is, the more of these I put by each other, the more stress units I have. Stress units are basically how many things you can power with the rotation you have. In fact, maybe I should replace this whole section with power generation instead. I like that idea. And I like kind of how... Can I put these back in, I wonder? How that example looked with the water wheels being on scaffolding. It looked kind of industrial and stuff. Can I put these back in? No. That's quite relatively unfortunate. Actually, I have an idea that could potentially work. Would this work? It might. It might work. Where are my... I don't have any gearboxes. Then I also need more water. This should work for now. Just need an infinite water source. Okay. And how did this image look? Okay. Oh. I need more casings. Well, whatever. And then I can get copper trapdoors, I think. Or, wait a second. No, it won't flow out of it. Well, I was checking. I need more copper. I have so much. I have so much copper. My goodness. Oh. So, I guess maybe I should like cut and then show you the result after this. I don't know. I'm just having fun trying to figure this out. So, I'll be back. Alright, it's actually working so far. So the water is flowing in from both directions and pushing down in the middle, making them turn inwards. However, I have a problem that I've just realized. And maybe I can do it like this. Yeah. I'm going to get rid of these. And then come back here. Get rid of that. Yeah. this is okay. So now I'm making this go up so I can use gears. Like I also will have space to use gears to increase the speed. Hopefully it doesn't reduce my stress capacity too much, but I also don't know if I still don't know if I even have enough, so we'll see. Big gear, small gear, big gear, small gear, big gear, small gear. Okay. And I can do this side as well, right? Well, at least it looks nice. But I'm since it's going so fast and looking so good, I'm concerned it won't work. Well, there's only one way to find out. Where should I start the power going from to? Let me start over here. In fact, I didn't power these yet. Oh, wrong ingot. Do I still have brass in here? Not brass, nickel. Not nickel. Zinc. Goodness, I'm looking for zinc. Is it in here? Nope. Oh man, I'm gonna use the rest of the zinc. Okay, that should be enough for now. Let me sleep. Alright, everything is working except for I forgot something. Can you tell what I forgot? What did Nano MK forget? What did I forget? There seems to be something missing from these basins. I wonder what that is. If you go look at the recipe really quick, you see there's iron, and what's that? Lava. So, yeah, I need to make lava for these. And that might be not too difficult, maybe, potentially, because of Zycraft. I can... Hold on a second. I can generate lava using Zycraft. I just need an extractor and dripstone block. Then I just need to pipe the lava into the basins, which should be doable. I do need to make more extractors though. I'll save this recipe, and recipe for the extractor, I need pistons. I have cobblestone. I have some iron. And some redstone. Here we go. And then aluminum. And then pointed dripstone. Oh, I actually have that. Let me make sure I don't have any in here. This is why I put this in the cobbleworks, because I'm going to need it for more extractors. Oh, I just need kivy. I also have kivy. ha ha! Wonderful. 4. I need more aluminum for the 5th one. I put too much aluminum in here. I can't use it for anything. That was dumb. However, well, it wasn't necessarily dumb. I didn't know that it doesn't work in there. But I can just smelt some. I have acquired a decent amount of aluminum in my off-camera mining, so that'll be good. Just hurry up and cook. Alright. One final one of these. Put that in there. Put that away. Alright, that's a little bit better. And of course my pointed dripstone. I'll put it back in. Oh, I did forget something. Actual dripstone. And actual lava. That's not what I meant to do. Oh. Bucket mode off. I only have 2? Okay, so I have an idea. And I might want another tank. Anything like a little bit smaller? I guess I could just make more of these. I wish the water zombie would shut up. That's very annoying. No! Ah! Always think before you craft. Yes. Goodness. Alright, this should be almost good. I think I need an extractor still. I'm going to kill that thing really quick. I don't want water zombies just hanging out under my house. Oh, you think you're special with that trident? And get wrecked. Anyway, I should put torches under here because copper torches work underwater. Isn't that cool? Oh, I forgot about drowning. What a strange concept. That should help things a little. Yeah, at some point I should make like a tank room with like my tanks of major fluids. But I don't have enough iron to make more of these. I'll just use the one I have. Okay. I keep forgetting things. I'll just craft it. Alright. That's all I need. Except for I would like some glass. I have some here. These 10 should be enough. Okay. Oh, I can't put it there. There. I'll just do it like this. That way nothing's quite in the way of the doors. I should probably place the lava first. So these two will be getting lava first. And where shall I have the output? The tank. Ugh. These pipes are gonna have to go through their floor, aren't they? I'll just have it here. There. Do I have a bucket yet? Not yet. I will eventually. Eventually. Yeah, this is still going to be slower than pumping in lava from the nether until I make like a giant array of these. But this should be enough to fuel my ore processing, I hope. Yeah. Oh, by the way, the reason why I know what quantity to wait for is because a bucket of any fluid is 1,000 millibuckets. And it shows how many millibuckets are right there. So I just wait until I have 1,000 of them. And I end up with another bucket. Whatever. I'm gonna make these go through the floor. Yes, I'm going to make them go through the floor. I've got 2 more buckets ready already. I have more tuff here, so I can just go and grab some. Very nice. This is why I made a cobbleworks. I am going a little overboard though, but whatever. At least it will look nice. And it'll probably do a little better than that, than just looking nice. Mm-hmm. Wonderful. That was very annoying. How did it get up there? What? Whatever. I don't understand. Oh, that's what happened. I placed it in the wrong place. And I think I just placed it in the wrong place again. See, when you're as smart as me, actually I have nothing to say for myself, do I? Alright. Let's try this again. Alright. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, that's better. And then somehow I have to make this... First of all, does this wrench work? It does. That means I don't have to go get another one. Somehow I have to get the lava to go all the way back there. Oh, I can do this. Okay. That makes things a little easier. Yes, it does. A little bit easier. This should fit in through the wall. Yes. Then I just have to... this doesn't do anything except for that. Okay. Maybe I should move the lever to here. Yes, that's better. And while I'm up here, I can place some more torches. I think I can do this. Am I wrong? I think not. Wow, this is quite the bustling looking factory. I just hope it does exactly what I intend it to do. And both. Okay. So I need an extractor. Which, believe it or not, requires... What did I just collect? Iron. Actually, how much iron? 2, because I have a billion hoppers sitting somewhere. Where are they? There. And I have paper. And I have redstone. I just need literally 2 iron ingots. We're so close, guys. So close. Just give me 2 iron ingots. 1. 2. Craft it. Good. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. It should begin extracting. It is. It's going in. How do I get around this place? Yep. Wow. Those are filling up very fast. Let's get some iron to test it out. Yeah? How about some iron, some gold, and some copper? This is the input. Here it comes. Oh, look! Oh, turn this on. Oh, these are going in the wrong direction. Come on! Yeah, those are supposed to go there. Yeah. What? Oh, no, I was doing it right. Okay. But these aren't getting cooked fast enough. What? I got a whole block. Okay, so I'm having a bit of an issue, it appears. Oh. Ow! Garbage. Stop it. Stop it. They're not being cooked. Oh my goodness, they're not cooking fast enough. I have to slow this down. Ah! Oh my goodness. Okay, so I need to do something different here. Okay. I can do this. And they're going the wrong direction. Uh-huh. Okay. I can do this. Uh-huh. Okay, it's going a little slower now. Let's see if I can get these cooked. I threw in a whole stack. But they are moving slower. Oh. I think I have an idea. But I'm going to need filters. Is this still cooking? I don't think so. What if I put in one at a time? It should cook by the time it gets to the end. Yes, okay. I was very concerned. Although I still want to do that idea. It will help. That should mean that the slag will get washed in time as well. Oh wait. I have to put it in there. Oh, I did it wrong again. How about like this? Come on. Ah. Okay, they disappeared. I know you sometimes don't get anything from slag, but that should... Oh my goodness, I'm specially stuck. That should mean that the slag did get processed. Alright. And somehow... Oh. That's interesting. Here. Oh. Oh. Wait. It pressed them into iron blocks. That's not supposed to happen. I'm guessing it must have used up all the lava. Maybe if I get any ore blocks, I'll send them back through after uncrafting them. That should work. But these should... Oh, they're going to the wrong one! Why are they going here? You're not supposed to do that. Obviously another issue. Oh, they're being split. Well, at least these are being cooked. So... Hold on a second. These are supposed to go here. How did my... Oh, look, the slag's being processed. How am I getting redstone? What? I thought the slag doesn't give redstone. How am I getting redstone? That is weird. How did I get redstone? I don't understand. Oh, I can wash these. Oh. That's not what I expected. Okay. So, slight change of plans. I'm gonna do this. fact, I can upgrade this. Oh yeah, that's a perfect upgrade. This should be able to hold all the output and until I can take it in myself. So I can just let my items go through both sides, even though they shouldn't, and it will work a little bit. Right? Except for if I get a whole block. If I get a whole block, I should never get a whole block, honestly. I'm gonna watch this and see what happens. We're not going to this next one. That's weird. I was thinking that this probably ran out of lava, and that's why it started compressing them into full copper blocks. It appears it is getting lower on lava. No? Still has a bucket. Okay. Maybe that happens when all of these are getting items coming through, not just one of them. Then it stresses the lava supply. That could be it. Right now it looks like it's totally fine. How am I getting slag here? Okay. Slag needs to not go here. Regardless of whatever else I get, slag needs to go into the washing section, not the smelting section. Ugh, come on. Just let me simulate this. Okay. So, okay. Okay. Seems nothing's going out here, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to make another filter. And you'll see what I'll do with it. Alright, and then crushed. This one's going to be a white list. I want iron, gold, and copper and zinc in this. And then we're going to replace this filter with this filter. I'm going to turn this filter into a whitelist so that only slag goes here. Yeah. That should help. And then I'll deal with blocks later. I'm just trying to get higher amounts of iron, primarily. I mean, gold is nice too. But I think I'm ready to try another half a stack. Any other creeper I needed most to run into, iron creeper, haven't found a single one. Haven't found a single iron creeper. Okay, sending the gold first, mostly. Right. Now, why aren't the... Okay, no, the gold's just going there. I want it to spread out between the different presses, but it's not doing that. It's only going into the first one. This is not at all how I'd planned it. However, I don't see any blocks, which is good. Okay, looks like things are being smelted. I don't like this. I need to figure out another way to distribute the ores. Because I have 4 of these here. Effectively 1 for each ore. But it's not working the way I had intended. But everything else is almost working. And I want to end this episode and work on it off camera and show you what I have done. But like, it is generally working. I'm probably gonna just put like put a pipe. No, first I'll put a buffer here or something and replace the conveyor belt and use one of these modern dynamics pipes with filters on each one. And that should work. But as of now, I'm gonna say that's the end of the video. God bless you and bye.